Hello everyone. I look so weird. But anyway, it is Wednesday, January 27th. I'm just going to go to a walk-in clinic because I've been really wanting to try the prescription Tretinoin for like the longest time, for the past like few years, honestly. So I think it's about time. I want to start doing it now. So anyway, with that being said, I'm gonna see if I can get a prescription. I got Tretinoin. And also the doctor, she was just straight up like, we are gonna give you the full out, the strongest one. So I was like, okay, that is amazing. I didn't even realize how easy it is to get a prescription. I was just neglecting it, just adult things. I've just been neglecting adulting. Okay, so this is the Tretinoin gel I'm using. And this is 0.1%, so this is the strongest version. But this is supposed to be like heavy duty stuff. So yeah, I'm very nervous. Anyway, this is like massive. Okay, and I assume you like barely need any. I cannot believe I'm actually starting this. This was a dream. This hair is just miraculous. Anyway, we're just gonna leave it like this for the remainder of the video now. So this bottle cost me like 90 bucks. So yes, $90 for 50 grams. Let me know if that is good or not. I know online you could probably get like not prescription required, but again, I don't know if I would trust those. Like, do that on your own risk. I was close to buying like a non-prescription Tretinoin, but then it's like you don't know if they're fake, you don't know if they're strong. This is like full out like heavy duty. Apparently supposed to, yeah, make my skin super flaky and dry. Okay, so this is what my skin is currently looking like right now. So this is prior Tretinoin. Oh my god, I'm so scared because this stuff is supposed to be so intense. Like I have an active breakout here, a couple active breakouts here. Yeah, just mainly scarring, like pigmentation. I have like again a couple active breakouts. Forehead's not too bad. I've never had like a trouble area on my forehead. And yeah, I guess I'll take before pictures. And yeah, watch me apply it very scaredly. Heard that you should probably use like a gentle cleanser. My favorite gentle cleanser is this one, Nelly Default, or whatever the heck it says, BioAcne. It's a gel cleanser. It's super mild foaming. I also do really like this cleanser. This is the Teamiblends Superfood cleanser. This one's foaming, but it's pretty gentle. Obviously my skin is gonna get more sensitive when I start using this. I'm so nervous. So then my skin will automatically let me know what cleanser will be harsh or not. So only time will tell when I'll be able to see the true culprits of like what truly is a gentle cleanser. It's very, oh my gosh. I plan on applying a bit on my neck too, because why not? This is giving me severe flashbacks to when I went to the doctor's office before to get, it was a Tactu pump or whatever, this weird adapalene gel that like did not work at all on my skin. It just made me break out. So sensitive. It was horrible for my skin. I don't know why I'm telling you this, but giving me very major flashbacks. This kind of has the same packaging. So that was the last time I've ever gotten a prescription skincare product from the doctor. So this is like my second time ever. The first time was a horrible experience. Hopefully I can handle this a bit better. So apparently the doctor says apply the Tretinoin with wet, damp skin. And then I heard some people, they take moisturizer and then dilute it because this is the strongest, 0.1%. So like I would assume I probably shouldn't be using this every night. I'll use a bit, like the tiniest bit every single night. And then as soon as I start having like irritating or red skin, or if it starts peeling, then I'll cut back. And I'll let you guys know, again, this is the first time user of me using Tretinoin, so it's very scary. Okay, so it literally just says like dry skin, dispense a small amount before bedtime, and that's literally it. So yeah, I think I'm just overthinking it. So I'm just gonna apply it. Okay, my skin is actually like really dry right now, so oh my god. Okay, so that was one pump. Dude, this is like so strong. We're just gonna put a bit here. This is First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Cream. So this is like a super moisturizing, fragrance-free, so it's good for sensitive skin. I assume that I should be applying like the most gentlest moisturizer there is. Also, I read that you shouldn't put it anywhere on your nose or like your eyes, and I feel like I totally did that just now. Is it me, or do I kind of feel like this is like already like tingling? Dude, is this even too much? Maybe I should have put a half a pump on like everything. Also, another thing I was told when using Tretinoin is you should be very patient. You shouldn't count on seeing results again fast. This is gonna be like a long time until you see results. So this is one of those products where like you have to like keep up using it basically for the rest of your life. Because as soon as you stop, it's just not gonna have as great as a benefit if you stop it. You have to reintroduce it back in if you want to start it up again. Then your skin's gonna go through the whole peeling process and redness and irritating. So my skin is like kind of red, but I don't know if this is because of the tretinoin or because I was just rubbing my skin a lot. Again, I literally just applied it everywhere here, and then I put like just a tiny bit on my neck. And then they say wash your hands when you're done. So this is like heavy duty stuff. I'm so scared, but I will update you first thing tomorrow morning to see how the heck my skin is going to be behaving. So yeah, I have two options again of moisturizers that I really think I can count on. So again, First Aid Beauty, it has ceramides in it, super hydrating. This also has ceramides in it. So this is ceramic, so natural ceramide therapy. I might put a whole pump of like this on as well, because again, they said like make sure your skin is super hydrated. I'm just scared, so I'm just like putting on so much right now, at least until my skin gets used to it, because it's not a good thing if your skin starts peeling. I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world if your skin starts peeling, but I prefer not, so let's hope not. Oh my god. So yes, I'm gonna go to bed. So this is what my skin is looking like. A first time applying ever in my life tretinoin. So yes, I will update you tomorrow. It is January 29th. This is what I gotta say about the tretinoin. This is what my skin is looking like right now. So I have like, obviously again, hyperpigmentation and just like a lot of scarring. Also texture that I really want to smooth out. So yesterday was the first day I experienced the day after, using tretinoin for the first time. And my skin right away, I felt like it was, I guess, kind of tight, I guess. It was like a bit drier. So again, I just made sure I wore a bunch of sunscreen, SPF 50. So I'm wearing SPF 50 right now. Again, I'm gonna be wearing SPF 50 literally every single day for the rest of my life, essentially. Especially again, if you're using something as harsh as this. I didn't record yesterday, but last night I put on like a quarter of a pump just because again, I was feeling quite kind of irritated a little bit the first night. Thank goodness I did not peel at all. So I did put a sufficient amount of moisturizer on, which was great. And then tonight I think I'm gonna do one full pump again, and then I'm gonna tune you in tomorrow to see how much more my skin is feeling, if it's gonna peel, and if it's starting to peel, then I'll dial back a bit. Everyone's so different. Again, my lips kind of also fell a bit dry, so make sure you moisturize your lips. So far, so good. Nothing is peeling, nothing is irritated right now. Everything feels good. As long as you keep a moisturized face and necks and lips, you're good. But also, sometimes I'm super lazy and I don't want to wear sunscreen like all the time. Even if you're inside on a cloudy day, like your skin could still be affected. So I have a bunch of these, and this is basically UV ray protection. Essentially reminds me of a Sahara desert. It also matches my shirt, which is amazing. Also, it's really good for, again, yeah, UV ray protection. I got these from Amazon, so I'll link them down below. Yeah, literally like this. And they're so breathable. Like I literally just like walk around the house, or you could walk outside. And also, since it won't look weird because COVID is going on and everyone's covering their faces anyway, so this will actually really protect you from the outside rays. Simultaneously, it kind of looks stylish, I guess. Cause like I'll apply sunscreen like 3 times a day, but sometimes again, if I don't want to apply sunscreen all the time, just wear one of these and it's fine. Yeah, so I just thought I would show that because it protects your neck and your face. Oh my god, this struggle is so real. I'm trying to clean my carpets right now. Like I'm trying to power wash them. I have a cleaner and I'm so unmotivated to clean.
See cleaning as an investment into yourself and your happiness.
I'm so lazy I have to listen to cleaning affirmations. Otherwise, I'm not gonna clean. This actually helps. Like, listen.
You are at peace with cleaning.
I'm so at peace with cleaning. I need to convince myself that. So anyway. But I'm wetting my face a bit because again, we're gonna penetrate this deep into my skin. I don't care, we're going all out. We're gonna do the full pump. So we're gonna wet 1 pump. This is good for, again, your whole entire face and well-being. So far so good. I thought I'd be scared and like damage my skin, but I mean, I might be speaking too soon. And I feel like the most important thing is, as long as you making sure your skin is moisturized, I'm gonna add some buffet serum from The Ordinary. But as long as you're really moisturizing your skin at night, like thick, and then in the morning you're just putting gunks of sunscreen on and protection, you should be good. And the most important thing is protecting your skin from the sun. I feel like that's probably the most important thing, because again, you're gonna be literally damaging your skin if you don't do that. Probably gonna put some ultra repair cream on, but yeah, this is what my skin's looking like with the tretinoin. I have this nice friend. Hopefully this goes away by the end of the week, but we shall see again. First impressions, first week of tretinoin. Again, I'm super excited. Now I gotta clean my apartment because I'm neglecting that. I've been neglecting that for like all of January. It is the next morning. My skin is not feeling dry at all, which is amazing. And again, I just apply like moisturizer moisture, oil. My skin is handling this Tretinoin 0.1% very well so far. Okay, so I'm experiencing like the tiniest bit of peeling here, here, a little bit around the nose area. And the trick is to not rub your skin so it peels anymore. You don't want that because then that's gonna cause a lot of irritation. I may or may not be wearing the same shirt like every single day. I'm literally going nowhere, so I'm literally a scrub. But anyway, I'm gonna put on a full another one. It is Saturday today and we are just gonna go with another pump. My skin is not wet before applying anything. It's just gonna be dry. Anyway, we're going to okay, we're gonna pass some Cermetics on. I'm gonna slather it on. Hello everyone, I just woke up, I'm so tired, but yes. My peeling seems to be gone, which is amazing because I literally sloughed on so much moisturizer. My hair is like so greasy, I put so much oil in, I put so much moisturizer on, but you know what? I don't care if I'm waking up with greasy hair every day because I will not get peeling. It's amazing. So this is what my skin is looking like right now. My skin literally is like looking so much more glowier, which I'm so excited about. Like, look at this. Got a little bit of peeling here. Yeah, we're just gonna slough on that sunscreen now. I have not washed my face. I just woke up and then my face obviously is still like oily and greasy from the product I applied the night before, like again, moisture. But it does, like when I'm moving my face, it does feel dry, but it doesn't look dry, which is great. So just keep sloughing on that stuff because I was getting scared. So I was like, am I doing this too fast? Am I putting on way too much too soon? But honestly, so far so good. I think I'm gonna give it a break though tonight because my face definitely is feeling dry, but it's not flaky again, thank goodness. It's not irritated, it's not red. So I feel like I'm approaching this in the right way. I don't want to be jinxing myself, but I have a good feeling. I'm just gonna apply some sunscreen right now. Again, I'm not washing my face. I literally just woke up and I'm applying sunscreen and that is all. We're just piling on the product essentially. And I will update you if I'm peeling anymore. I feel like if I keep reapplying sunscreen, I'm rubbing my skin so obviously it might peel. I think tapping in sunscreen and tapping in product is probably like the better way to do this. So you're not irritating your skin. It's just looking fabulous all the time. So yes, anyway, that's my update. Hi toilet. Oh my gosh, so there's definitely a little bit of peeling. Oh my gosh, okay, so yeah, it's Wednesday, February 3rd. Quite the bit of peeling everywhere. We're just going to embrace this peeling and I think we're gonna be definitely skipping a night. Clearly, we need a little skip. Until the peeling calms down, we'll probably do like once every second day. I feel like this is totally gonna be peeling too, so like, kind of excited, but also kind of grossed out. I'm literally a freaking snake shedding its skin. I'm just going to, of course, take my makeup eraser, and then after I'm gonna be going in with Cermetics cleanser. I would go for a soap-free gel cleanser. Even if you're not using Tretinoin, like I would recommend not using a, oh my god. Yes, definitely peeling, but this is a good sign. And there's no irritation whatsoever, which is amazing. We're going to skip Tretinoin though tonight. Maybe I should test this for a few more days and then post this update on Sunday. And yeah, I guess I'll just update you. Literally nothing on my face. It's completely dry, but it looks very glowy right now. I'm gonna apply it one more time. I have no peeling, which is amazing. That's because I just slapped on so much facial oil, so I feel like my peeling, it's literally like nothing. It's been so much yesterday and now today it's like amazing. There's literally no peeling whatsoever. So the trick is not exfoliating the dead skin off, it's just moisturizing it even more. And the dead skin just comes off as a byproduct of you just moisturizing the crap out of your skin. That's what I learned. I will update you tomorrow. To wet my face, because apparently again the Tretinoin penetrates way deeper if you do it on a wet face. Lather this on, and apparently again we have been taking Tretinoin very well. I had a feeling that I would be taking Tretinoin very well because I'm very used to like harsh chemicals on my face. Yes, it's just shocking how literally there's no peeling now whatsoever on my skin. Okay, so it's officially the final update. It is February 7th, and yeah, this is what my skin is looking like. So there is done peeling. Yeah, the peeling never got intense and my skin never got irritated this whole week. So I'm very thankful for that. As for these pimples, this one is flat now and then this one is going down. All these pimples literally are like non-existent now, which is amazing. And then there's like just a couple random outbreaks here. On my chin, there's one here. But yeah, I might be in the purging phase. I'm not really sure. They said the purging phase can last up to 2 months. So just from this 1 week experience, I mean, my acne here around my nose, like there's definitely pimples that just like diminish and like flattened right away. And then my neck is just like super soft and it's not dry or flaky or anything. And same with my face, like it's completely fine. I just woke up right away. I didn't wash my face or anything. Because again, I don't really wash my face again in the morning because it's not really that necessary. Unless it feels like oily or sweaty or something. My skin has been responding very well from just washing my face once a day at night just to get off the excess like sunscreen and then put on my skincare to a fresh clean face. And then yeah, I'll wake up in the morning and just apply sunscreen. That's literally it. So yeah, anyway, that is the update of my skin. Yeah, literally the only peeling is just again around the nose, the mouth. Like it's not intense at all. Like I would just apply moisturizer and then they'll literally like flake off. So you don't even need to use like an exfoliator. Do not do that. Literally just put on like a really super thick layer of moisturizer. The peeling will go away. So anyway, I'm gonna keep doing this and I'll probably do like a month-long update or something. So I'm super excited. Hope you have a good day, wherever you're watching this. Please subscribe if you want to see more of me. I post every Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday. Hit that bell notification so you don't miss a video I post. All my social media links will be linked down below, as well as my second YouTube channel when I release music. Subscribe to that, and lots of virtual kisses and hugs. And I'll see you in the next video. Okay, peace.